Skies above over the home of the Twins, Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ervin Santana is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Eric, any thoughts?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Ian Kinsler heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Second baseman, number 3.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike 1.
7 o'clock.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And a very comfortable 81 degrees as we get things started this evening. Santana gets the sign. 1-1 on its way. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line softly toward the hole, and that's in there. A base hit. So the leadoff man is on here to get this one underway.
Well, a line shot into right to start things out. Now you have to worry about whether he'll be on the move or not.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that...
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. In to score is the runner from first, and Upton is in there at third with a triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. A good hustle there on the RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. Swing and a liner. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, overall, Parker is a solid umpire, but I have seen sometimes when there was some inconsistency calling the corners. As a pitcher, it seems he doesn't always give you the same spot when it's on the flat.
Kluth is there, 1 away. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark, so you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small ball.
Lined hard toward right center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Batting fifth,
J.D. Martinez takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch on its way. Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good changeup there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, if you can say there is a defensive threat on this team, he's standing down there at first base. I say that because he's very good at keeping balls in front of him, helping his fellow infielders. Just a guy that's an asset every single game.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Tigers 2 and the Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Justin Verlander gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
Byron Buxton comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
And a high strike there, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Castellanos got to get rid of it, and a rather easy first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on.
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be the difference maker, as he often is. He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. And don't give him anything he can drive.
Tap foul at home plate.
Nope,
and he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sent out to straightaway center field. After it is goes. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Joe Mauer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit to first. Glove by Cabrera, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 2-0. James McCann makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Right side hit hard. Dozier gets to it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Santana steps into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
Batting 9th, center fielder number 12,
Anthony goes into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. In there, strike 1.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
This is line to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
And from his perspective on the mound, I think that's exactly where he wanted to throw that pitch. You can see it's tailing down and out of the strike zone, but he just sticks his bat out there and winds up taking it the other way.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Justin Upton is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They're up 2-0. Miguel Sano strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Way outside. 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Trevor Plouffe comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Eddie Rosario gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Iglesias onto the grass, and the inning is over. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. His guys lead it 2-0. Miguel Cabrera will stand in here, the reigning batting champion in the American League.
Miguel Cabrera.
Santana's ready. Here's the delivery. Hit out towards second. There is Dozier. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Victor Martinez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Grounded up the first baseline. but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario is there. And that's the second out of the inning. J.D. Martinez will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. Here's a good fastball that time as Santana jumps ahead 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Nick Castellanos is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Kenny Vargas will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First delivery to him on the way. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Twins cut the lead in half here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
This is just their first hit of the night, but what a hit it was. He squares up on this thing perfectly and just drives it over the wall. That had some serious hang time to
Batting 8.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki.
Kurt Suzuki.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 413 feet, the estimate on that last home run. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Goes is after it, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Batting 9th, the shortstop, Eduardo Escobar.
Into the box, Eduardo Escobar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
Out in front of it, strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. Kinsler for one. On to Cabrera.